Modesto, California is described as a big, little city in the heart of California's Central Valley. Its history and its people are steeped in agriculture. But in recent years, big business has moved there, opening the town to lots of expansion.
It's a great little town. It used to be a little town, but now it's kind of a big town, but it's a great little town to raise your kids.
Modesto it's a good hodgepodge of people. A lot of people here are starting to come from the Bay Area.
It's small enough that I run into people I know frequently, including patients. But it's big enough that, we have a lot of the things that we need, shopping and entertainment. And the best thing about Modesto is usually where you can go from Modesto. So we're close to Yosemite, we're close to the beach, we're close to mountains for skiing. That's what I like about it.
A little more than 100 miles south of Modesto, in the tiny town of San Joaquin, a young girl, the daughter of farm workers, had a dream. She wanted to be a doctor.
Silvia has always been very focused. She's been very energetic from birth. She always was into her books, her studies. One time for Christmas, somebody gave her a little doctor's bag, and so she'd walk around with her stethoscope listening to people's heart, and then there was something that looked like a needle, and she'd go around poking everybody because she kept telling, I'm going to be a doctor and I'm going to make you well.
Those early flashes of play turned into genuine interest, supported by her family.
When I was in 3rd grade, we saved up enough money, well, half of it, to buy a microscope, and my mom paid for the other half. And we would go around doing things with the microscope because I was just fascinated by science. Then it crystallized about helping people, actually helping them heal and get well.
That determination and curiosity served her well and helped direct her towards medicine.
When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to work in a community health center because I grew up in the Central Valley in a small town outside of Fresno called San Joaquin. Working in the community health center, I really fell in love even more so with medicine. I saw the need in the farm worker community, the great need there was for primary care doctors there.
Silvia Diego kept her community's needs with her throughout her pre-med studies at Fresno State and then Stanford Medical School.
Still to this day, there's not a medical school in the Central Valley. So I went away to Stanford. It's a different world at Stanford. It was great. I, again, fell in love all over with medicine, caring for people, taking care of people, and I really developed a passion for delivering babies.
After Stanford, Dr. Diego returned to the Central Valley and began her career as a physician in a community health center, just like the one she had worked at in high school.
I really am very passionate about taking care of my patients, about helping them get the best health care that they can. I think what's really important is to care for your patients with compassion and with respect. It's a personal relationship that you have with them because they're more likely to listen to your advice or to whatever it is that you're asking them to do.
Her passion fueled success. Dr. Diego began to rise as a physician leader in her community health center.
I loved the work that I did there. The people who I worked with, especially our CEO, definitely thought that there was leadership potential with me, and so I moved up the ranks. I first became associate medical director, and for the past 8 years that I was there in my career, I was the chief medical officer.
During her time as the chief medical officer, the health center thrived.
I've always had the ability of being very productive and seeing many patients, and I believe offering good quality health care because my patients had always been happy. And so I think that's what made us very successful in terms of our physicians following my leadership and my model and averaging anywhere between 20, 22, 24 patients a day. And that was a good number for us, and it allowed us to take care of the patients.
But after 18 years of serving her community, changes came quickly. The CEO of the health center retired, ushering in a new administration. Also, the Affordable Care Act happened and covered California, setting up a challenging situation.
We knew that the floodgates were going to be open in terms of more patients having health care, and how were we going to meet that demand. And we just didn't have enough doctors. There's not enough doctors to begin with nationwide, let alone, unfortunately, in the Central Valley where nobody wants to come to. So the new leadership really wanted us to open those gates and let those patients come. And our debate was, but wait a minute, we can't take care of the patients we have currently. How are we going to take care of more?
The new administration thought the physicians should take on more patients at any cost, leaving Dr. Diego in a terrible predicament. Hold true to her core belief in putting patients first, or hang on to an 18-year commitment to the community health center she loves so much. She decided to leave.
You know, I had spent 18 years of my life at the Community Health Center, Golden Valley Health Centers, and I thought I would retire there, that we would have a big party and just retire there because I really loved what I did there. That very next day, I had at least 3 phone calls from different groups here in the community who called me to offer me a job. And it was just a matter of finding what I really wanted to do, what would really make me happy. The separation was hard those first couple of weeks. And then, you know, my husband was always very supportive and very encouraging, and he said, don't worry, something's going to happen, something, you know, there's a reason that everything happens.
And he was right. 2 weeks after leaving her job, Dr. Diego ran into a colleague at a local Starbucks, and things took a big turn.
She's an OBGYN in town who's retiring, and I just found her like 2 weeks later at Starbucks, and she just said, what happened? And so we talked about what happened, and she said, we need to talk. And it worked out really good, so I had a lot of support from the community. I have to be very grateful and thankful to Dr. Susan Podolsky, whose practice we actually took over.
Dr. Diego and Dr. Lisa Gill decided to take over the practice, but still focusing on those most in need. Even though it's a challenge for their business, 50% of their patients are either on Medicare or Medi-Cal.
Well, I think that both Dr. Lisa Gill and my heart was always in the community, and the patients at the Community Health Center served as well. And so that's why we needed to try to establish how can we take care of the patient population that we enjoy taking care of, but still survive as a private practice. We're really, really happy that we're still able to do that, open the doors to other patients who we love and enjoy as well, and be successful doing it.
We really had this great vision, and to be honest, I always had really great confidence in not just ourselves, but just in the physician community. You know, in the past, every physician had their own office, and in the last 20, 30 years, that's changed significantly. But I truly feel that we're all able to do that again, and to be able to be the ones responsible for our own practices, and to have that freedom, to have the independence that we were looking for. So it was an exciting change, and of course all change is scary, but it wasn't that scary.
With her business thriving, Dr. Diego is left free to do what she does best: care for her patients.
What is there not to say? I mean, she's always been there. She's really good with all her patients. She has always been really good with me and my family. She's always very connected to us.
Here you get that comfort and that support, and they actually take the time to listen. So that's why I enjoy coming here, and it's worth the wait.
She really cares. And I mean, to the point where I have called her and found out that she's down in Disneyland and she still takes the call. It's nice to know that she's there when you need her, and that's very, very rare nowadays.
I connect to her in a sense that I feel like we are family. And I feel like she goes on and beyond her call of duty as a doctor to make sure that she's providing the best care for her patients.
She has a good heart, the best heart ever. She's always caring not only about herself and her staff, but mostly about patients and her family.
She's somebody that I just greatly respect and admire and learn a lot from every day.
Congratulations, Dr. Diego, the 2018 Frederick K.M. Plessner Memorial Award winner.
She deserves this award and any other award that she will be nominated for.
I'm very happy for you. I think you deserve everything you're getting because you've always been really hardworking.
Congratulations, I think you've done a good job.
Dr. Diego, I am so proud of you. You mean so much to me as a dear friend and colleague, and I'm just so proud of what you've done with your career and how you serve the community of Modesto.
Silvia, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. You are so deserving of this award. You are an amazing and wonderful physician, and I'm just so happy and proud to be your partner and friend.
Good job, Mom. I love you so much.
We are very, very happy for you. We're proud of you.
Mama, I'm really proud of you. I'm happy that all of your hard work pays off, and I know that you will continue to be successful in everything that you do because you care about your patients and you care about your work.
I am very grateful for receiving this award. It's been amazing. I certainly feel that there are definitely other recipients out there who are very well qualified to have received this award, and it's just an honor